Okay, hey Cynthia, I'm so sorry that you had to miss our session this evening, but I want to just make a quick video for you. Go through some exercises. You can do these on your own. I'm going to use very little weight or no weight at all to ensure that you don't get injured. But first things first, we do need to get warmed up. So what I want you to do is our normal warm-up. So we're going to start by pulling our legs up side to side, doing some dynamic stretching. So you're going to stay here for 30 seconds to a minute until you feel like those legs are a little bit loose. Then you're going to switch it to pulling it up to your chest. Side to side here, 30 seconds to a minute there, and then go ahead and switch it to piriformis, and you're going to go 30 seconds there. Once you've done that, I want you to kick your toes up to meet your hands, couple of toy soldiers. And again, we're going to do this for 30 seconds to a minute, or until you feel like you've gotten your legs a little bit more warm. Then let's open up our hips. Nice. 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how tight you are. And then once you've done that, what I want you to do is I want you to take a walk. I want you to walk down your stairs and then back up 3 times to really get your heart going. The first thing that we're going to do today is you can use, I have my plate, it's just what I happen to have at home right now. Excuse me, but you can use one of your handheld weights. I have the 10-pound one here. Start with the 10-pound one and see how you do. They're called car drivers. So you're going to push it straight out in front of you, and then you're just going to twist it back and forth, like you're driving a car. I want you to do this for 1 minute. Once you've completed 1 minute there, I want you to go ahead and take that same weight, and I want you to do curls with it, curl to press. So again, I'm using a plate, but you're going to have your handhelds at home. So you're just going to curl that hand up, press it straight above your head, back down, curl it out. So notice that I'm twisting my wrist as I go. So I'm starting with my wrist facing out. I'm curling up, twisting it so that my wrist is facing my face, pressing straight up. So you're going to go 1 minute on each side, 1 minute each arm, I should say. Next, we're going to do something working on our core. So I want you to come on down into plank position here. And what I want you to do from here, keeping your rear end nice and low, I want you to drop your right knee, lift your left leg and your right hand. Come back to center, back up into plank, drop your left knee, right leg and left hand come up in the air. So again, back and forth, dropping your knee and sending the opposite arm and leg up in the air. 1 minute there. You're going to go through these exercises, each of them for 1 minute, 2 times through. Once you've completed the first set, which is where we're at right now, I want you to go hit your stairs again. You're going to walk up and down your stairs 3 times and come back to me. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab our handheld again, and again you can use one of your weights. If the 10 is too heavy, you can drop it down to a lower weight. What I want you to do for this one, I don't want you laying all the way down, but I do want you to come back just slightly here, and I want you to send that weight up above your head. So notice we're not laying down flat, we're just tightening our tummy, sending that weight straight up into the air. All right, next thing I want you to do is I want you to come on down here, seated position with your legs straight out in front of you. Your arms are going to be at your sides for stability, and all I want you to do is lift your legs, one by one, just like that. Perfect, so you're going to stay there for 1 minute. Next thing I want you to do, I want you to come up nice and tall. We're going to do standing bicycles. So from here, our feet are about shoulder width apart, hands up in the air here. You're just going to bring your opposite knee to your opposite elbow, back and forth. Really crunch in your core as you drive those knees up. So 1 minute there. Okay, and you're going to do these 2 times through, 1 minute each, and again, walk up and down your stairs 3 times and come back to me for the last set. Set number 3 is going to be with pendulum squats. Now we can do these weighted or not weighted. You can grab one of your weights and hold it up to your chest here if that's comfortable for you. If not, if it's too much weight, you can drop the weight and do these just on your own. But what we're going to do is we're going to lunge it forward, come back to center, tap our foot, lunge it back. Back to center, tap our foot, lunge forward. Back to center, tap our foot, lunge back. We're going to stay on that leg for 1 minute, then we're going to switch to the other leg. Lunge forward, back to center, tap, and back. Back to center, tap. So you're going to do 1 minute each leg. Next, I want you to grab one of your handheld weights, at least a 10-pounder. If you want to go a little bit more weight and you're feeling kind of sassy, you can do that as well. We're going to do a weighted side bend. So from here, feet are going to be shoulder width apart, your chest nice and tall, shoulders back. You're going to send that weight down your side, all the way back, full range of motion. Full range of motion on each side. You're going to go 1 minute there, switch hands, same thing. Back to side to side. So, the last thing I want you to do is just a simple plank. From here, I want you to come on down here. Keep in mind that I want you to keep your rear end nice and low. I don't want your rear end up here. Your shoulders right over your hands and your rear end nice and low. Hold that plank for as long as you can. Modification, drop a knee. Still hold it nice and tight. Second modification, come on down to here. But I don't want you in tabletop. I want you in the plank position, so still keep your rear end low. All right, and for the last round, I want you to go hit your stairs again and then do a little bit of cool down. Make sure that you continue walking and stretching, using your foam roller, of course, until you're completely cooled down and your heart rate has returned to normal. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm not going to be here next week, as we discussed, but I will see you the week after, and I can't wait to get going with you again. I hope this video helps.